Okay. Miss Jackson?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court.
I did.
Okay, what's going on?
So James and I split about a couple of years ago, and it's been pretty good. We've been splitting costs for our girl, but her last birthday was, she was 8 years old, and we had a great party. I planned it. It's been a lot of time, and it was about $1,500.
How, 8 years old?
Yes. Well, okay, she really likes, you know, ice skating, so we rented out the ice skating rink, and then Tara Lipinski came and did a little routine for the girls. It was a lot of fun. But anyways, it did cost something, and James just refused to pay it.
She thought they had it all figured out. Cost split, co-parenting peaceful. But one extravagant birthday shattered the calm. $1,500 on ice and glitter. Now she's demanding more. What happens next?
Whose idea was it? Wait. How much was the birthday party?
$1,500.
Whose idea was it to have that expensive birthday party?
Well, Tierney brought up the whole inspiration for it. So I just kind of, you know, looked at what past birthday parties we had gone to, kind of the expectation was set at a certain level, and yeah, so I did ask James for certain input, and he did not give that, so I just took that as I have to parent up. So
Whose idea was a $1,000 skating rink with a celebrity guest? The judge digs deeper. Was this a loving mom or a parent overspending to make a point? The truth unfolds next.
So you want him to pay child support now?
Yes, I think this is kind of setting it's changing up the dynamics a little bit, that he wouldn't even pay for a little bit of her birthday party. So she's getting into ballet. There's recitals coming up. There are other things coming up, and I'm just nervous that she's gonna see that imbalance in our relationship, and it's gonna cost something.
But you're creating the imbalance. $1,500 for an 8-year-old birthday party?
That doesn't sound, it sounds bad when you say it out of the context, but that's normal.
No, within the context, that is ridiculous.
Now she wants child support. Why? Because he refused to pay for a birthday party. The judge's disbelief grows. Is this about the child or about control? Stay tuned.
That is normal.
No, it's not normal.
Susie had a birthday party that cost $2,000,
so you're trying to keep up with Susie?
Well, I didn't do $2,000. I could have done $2,000, and I think I kept it at a reasonable cost. She got to meet Tara.
Wait a minute. Pause. Can you speak some reason to me?
I would love to try, Your Honor. I am more than happy to help our daughter celebrate and live her life. But there comes a point where it's just, you know, it's frivolous. It's opulent,
I agree.
You know, I would have been fine going halfway down the middle of just like paying to have some kids to the skating rink.
Keeping up with Suze's $2,000 party. The courtroom heats up. Dad stays calm, but the judge wants answers. Who is really being unreasonable here? The tension is building. Next clip changes everything.
But we did not need Tara Lipinski there. I thought that you were joking when you said that, which is why I didn't respond.
I do not joke. And you know how...
Excuse me. Last time I checked, I was the judge. So I would like for the two of you to address me.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry.
You're welcome. You did not need Tara there.
Tierney really wanted her, though.
Yeah, but Tierney is not paying $1,500, is she? No, and it's absolutely ridiculous that you have the expectation of him to pay that when it was your idea. That is ridiculous. And you came to court today to ask me to do what exactly?
Olympic star Tara Lipinski at an 8-year-old's party. The judge shuts it down. Dad calls it frivolous. Mom says daughter wanted it. Who's right? The decision inches closer.
Daughter wanted
Watch
it.
carefully.
I just want in the future to make sure that there is a balance in our relationship.
I want to ask you again.
I just want in the future to make sure that there is a balance in our relationship.
I want to ask you again. What is it that you came to court to ask me to do?
I would like him to pay child support.
Well, I would like for you to not spend $1,500 on a birthday party. The 9-year-old, when she turns 9, no $1,500. When she turns 10, no $1,500. I mean, that is absurd. And then you want him to pay you child support because he did not want to go in with you with this ridiculous amount of money you spend on a birthday party. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I'm not going to have him pay child support based on that. And you guys have been sharing custody.
She doubles down. She wants child support because he refused to pay. The judge calls it absurd. Will this backfire completely? This ruling is about to crush her case. Stay tuned.
So I'm assuming when the child is with you, you cover the expenses for the child, right?
And it's usually really amicable. It usually works really well, but...
Well, it sounds like she probably put herself in the hole with that $1,500 birthday party and is trying to recoup some of the money from it because you were trying to keep up with Susie paying $2,000, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to do it. And I cannot believe you actually filed this in court and asked me to do it for those grounds. Yeah.
I see that there's no weird issue with this thing. Okay.
Well, it's just, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to step in and help our daughter pursue her interests. If she wants to do ballet.
The truth comes out. She overspent and now wants him to cover it. The judge sees through it, but Dad steps up for ballet expenses. The courtroom pivots unexpectedly. Sure.
Ballet makes sense. Ballet is an activity.
Right.
If she chooses to do ballet in school, I mean, it's an educational activity as well. But I am not going to order anybody pay child support based on a $1,500 birthday party. And you guys share custody. Who pays health insurance?
We both do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing you guys should be doing. Maintain your own individual health insurance, but no, he is not going to pay child support for that reason. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Is there anything further?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there anything further from you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. If there's nothing further, you both are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The judge rules no child support for a lavish party, but both parents agree to support real activities like ballet. Case closed with a lesson on priorities. Watch the next case.
Case number 2. She makes $150,000, but tried to make a $35,000 dad pay more.
It's like you brought this case, so what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I am a manager at an urban clothing store, and I only make $35,000 a year, and I'm paying child support. Toward my ex-wife here, she is a dental assistant, and also she does Herbalife distribution, and she's making a little over $200,000 a year. And I just need a little help because she's not doing child support at all, and it's a struggle for me right now. I'm a retired U.S. veteran, and it's just a struggle with my two boys.
Okay. Ma'am?
Yes?
A veteran father struggles on $35,000 while paying child support to an ex making $200,000. He's raising his 2 boys and barely surviving. What will the judge decide next?
Well,
why do you agree with everything that he's saying?
no, I do not.
Okay, so what is
If
going
he
on?
stayed at the casinos, he probably would have more money than he does.
That's not true, Your Honor. I'm always home with my boys when I'm not working.
Okay, who is paying child support in this case?
And I have custody of my boys.
He's paying child support. It looks like you guys split custody. So it says Sunday through 1 week with one parent, and then Sunday.
Well, here's the thing, Your Honor. She's always on vacation. She's always gone. So I've had my boys for the little over 7 weeks straight. She has not seen her kids in 7 weeks.
Sir, when I address her, you stop talking.
Yes, Your Honor.
She blames casinos. He says she's lying. The judge questions custody as Dad claims he's had the kids 7 weeks straight. Tensions explode when the truth about parenting time surfaces.
Ma'am, you see this man right here? He will make sure that you are escorted out of this courtroom. We do not need any more loud outbursts. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. Now you may continue, sir.
She goes on vacation. She's out of town all the time. I've had my boys for 7 weeks straight. She hasn't seen her boys in 7 weeks.
7 weeks straight. Wait a minute. You guys are supposed to be alternating weeks, because if the children are with him 7 weeks straight, that means his expenses are increasing. And based on the paperwork that you provided from your employer, it says here you make about $125,000
As the courtroom erupts, as Mom is warned to calm down, Dad insists he's covering 7 weeks alone while she earns 6 figures. The judge sees expenses mounting. The stakes rise.
What is it? Where is it that you're working?
I work for a dental firm.
Okay.
And we make a lot of different castings and models for false teeth and implants. However, Your Honor, when I've been out, it's because I've been doing training.
Okay, that's great.
Sure,
No one is disputing whether or not you're doing training, but according to the documents that you provided, you make about $125,000 at your main job, and then an additional $25,000 doing Herbalife on the side. So that amounts to about $150,000 a year.
Job earns $125,000 plus $25,000 on the side. Training trips don't explain her absence. The judge adds up her income and questions who's really supporting these boys week after week.
This man only makes $35,000, and you think he should still be paying child support, and he has the children more than you? Is that what you're asking me to do?
I'm just letting you know that.
I don't need to know what you're letting me know. I need for you to answer my question. Is that what you're asking me to do? Allow this man to keep paying child support, and you're making excuse me, that's my job, thanks. You make $150,000 a year.
I pay for the boys' private school. They have private piano lessons. I pay for I pay their health insurance.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Both of my boys are on scholarships.
The judge presses hard. Why should Dad, on $35,000, pay child support while Mom earns $150,000 and skips weeks? Her excuses crumble as private school claims are quickly challenged.
Okay, that's beside the point here. Ma'am, you guys have a split custody arrangement. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
Not in all cases does somebody have to pay child support, because it's up to me to decide if someone pays child support or someone doesn't pay child support. But with the earning differences, $35,000 a year, $150,000 a year, sir, what type of things are you able to afford to do with your boys? And taking into account your bills and everything like that?
After bills and everything is taken care of, after my boys are fed, luckily give them some clothes that they need to go outside and play at the park.
With split custody, child support isn't automatic, but $35,000 versus $150,000 tells a different story. Dad barely affords outings, while Mom provides luxuries. The judge prepares for a major decision.
Maybe Six Flags every now and again.
Okay, ma'am, what are some of the things that you're able to do with the boys?
As much as I can when he allows them to come over.
You know what? See, you're playing games. Let me ask you the question. What has she done with the boys?
She takes them to Paris. They go overseas.
Paris?
They've been on Disney cruises. Every time she gets them, they're going somewhere special and fancy and whoa.
Well, I mean, it would make sense if you were making $150,000
And she just lucked up
right?
on her job, Your Honor, so just to be
And this
quite
is
honest.
considering he's living in my $350,000 house that he doesn't pay any type of mortgage at all whatsoever.
You have a $350,000.
Dad offers park days and rare trips. Mom takes them to Paris and Disney cruises. The wealth divide is clear. The judge questions if fairness for the children even exists.
Ma'am,
he lives in the $350,000.
He lives in it, but you own it, right? You own it. You have all
doesn't
of
pay
this
any
money.
bills.
You have all of the, but the kids have been with him for 7 weeks, ma'am.
Because
at a
I
time.
was doing training so I can continue to send them to the private schools that they attend
Well,
and have the best and the finest things.
That's great. But you know what? That's why you come to court so I can resolve these issues, right? So let me tell you what we're about to do. $150,000 a year. I have your gross at $12,500. How many children do you have, ma'am?
2.
2, okay.
Mom owns the $350,000 home Dad lives in, but 7 weeks straight with him raises red flags. The judge runs the math and sets up a dramatic calculation showdown.
Net at $9,000. Okay, based on 20.63%. Okay. And then
I
you
do take care of my sister's 3 children as well.
When did this start?
Wait.
6 months ago.
Whose children are these?
Our sons belong to him and I, but I have 3 of my sister's children that I take care of.
Well, let me let you know how this goes, okay? Anybody else's kids are not a part of this case. Understood? So you have 2 children that are involved in this case we're here about, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Mom says she supports 3 extra kids. The judge shuts it down, only to matter here. The calculation locks in as tension spikes over what the new payment will be.
So what we're going to do is offset the child support based on the amount of money that you make. You understand that? Ma'am, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Because you're giving me this look like you're confused on what's going on here. Okay, so based on this, I did an offset of what you would make and what your child support obligation should be a month. So your child support obligation comes out to $1,456 a month. That is to be paid each month on the first of each month.
Mom says she supports 3 extra kids. The judge shuts it down, only to matter here. The calculation locks in as tension spikes over what the new payment will be.
And those payments are going to be allocated to Mr. Carter. Ma'am, it's not fair to your children that at Dad's house they're not able to do as much as they are to do with you. And it's not to punish you for having a great job. That's awesome. However, when you think about what's in the best interest of these children, they can't go to Disneyland and do all of that with Dad. Did you ever stop to make it, you know?
Judge explains why this isn't punishment. Kids deserve equality in both homes. Dad's house shouldn't feel poor compared to Mom's. The decision protects the boys, not one parent's pride.
You know, ask your kids how they feel about that. It's not fair they get to do everything with you and not with Dad. And he only makes $35,000 a year.
Your Honor, I understand, but when I was out getting education, he decided to run around and chase everything that had legs.
Okay, well, you know what? You know what? You guys need to be in a different court for that. That has nothing to do with me. Anything else pertaining to these children and the money's here. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else from you?
No,
okay,
Your Honor.
thank you. You all may be excused.
The case closes. The boys win. No more imbalance, no more games. True justice puts children first. Stay tuned for the next courtroom battle, and remember to like, comment,
Case number
subscribe.
3, $30,000 for designer purses. Judge was not having it.
Mr. Bridges, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I found out that she has a little bit more money, and I wanted a little bit more for the child.
Okay. How old is the child?
12.
How did you find out she had more money?
The child told me.
What? You asked the child or the child told you?
Oh, the child told me. Came back from visiting with her and is like, Mama has more money.
What? Where did he say this money came from?
He didn't tell me. He kind of only heard little bits. I think it's from the life insurance policy that she has, and only way I think of that is
He's
that she got a
lying.
loan. Oh.
Ma'am.
He's lying.
Ma'am, when I get to you, you'll have your opportunity to speak, okay?
He took her to court after discovering hidden money. But the shocking source? Their own child spilled the secret. Is he chasing truth or greed? You won't believe what happens next.
So, the child said life insurance?
Yeah, they said something about like life, so I'm guessing it's a life insurance policy, and the only way to really do something with that
When did he tell you this?
Wait. Hold on one second, sir.
Yes,
Let me let you know how this goes, okay? I do all the question asking. You address me. Do not address each other. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Now, is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
I mean, the child did tell me what he believes she was using it for.
What did he say she was using it for? Because I think that matters.
No.
Purses?
Purses?
Yes.
Purses? What kind of purse? Like the one she has on the table there?
I don't know.
Life insurance.
Life insurance money. Designer purses. A furious judge. He claims she's hiding cash meant for their child. But is it truth or pure jealousy? The courtroom heat is just starting. Purses.
Purses, so I can't say. I just know that he said Mama's got new purses.
Oh, okay. So Mama, tell me about these purses.
What? I'm an interior designer, so I have to make sure that I match with everything I wear.
Okay, and you have to make sure that you have the money to buy that, right?
Well, I go bargain shopping.
Okay.
There's a lot of good purses out there, but I go shopping for my son too, so, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's saying.
So you're saying that your son didn't tell him that you took money out of a life insurance policy?
No.
Well,
no,
let me ask you
I don't
this.
think so.
Did you take money out of a life insurance policy? It's
maybe?
a yes or no. It's not an
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
so he was not lying then.
She swears she bargain shops, but the truth slips out. Yes, she took life insurance money. Yes, he was right. But how deep does this go? Next reveal stuns everyone.
You called him a liar. He's not lying about that. You took money out. How much did you take out?
$30,000.
$30,000 out of a life insurance policy to buy purses? What kind of purses are you buying?
A lot of purses.
Like what? What kind of bag is that?
It's a Michael Kors.
Okay, you know what? You obviously came here to waste my time. You did. As an interior designer, how much money are you making?
I'm not making
that was not my question. As an interior designer, how much money are you making?
$60,000.
$60,000.
$1,000 gone for handbags. The judge isn't buying excuses, and neither should you. But this financial bombshell is just the beginning. What comes next will
So
leave jaws
you took
dropped.
out a loan against a life insurance policy for $30,000. That's half of what you make as an interior designer. And you did it to buy bags. You didn't do it to spend on this child. Who does the child live with?
Him.
Child lives with him. And has she given you any money additionally for the child?
No.
Ma'am,
I've
what
given
do
him
you have
some.
to say about that?
He's lying. Puro mentiras. You're just lying.
I don't even know what you just said, so I'm not going to even entertain it. Let's talk about the monies, okay? So at $60,000, I'm going to calculate your gross for that. And I'm also going to calculate that gross for that $30,000 that you have.
She makes $60,000 a year, yet drained $30,000 from insurance while giving nothing extra to her child. The judge's calculation is brutal, and the numbers only get worse.
Where is that money housed right now?
It's in my account somewhere.
So, don't play with me. In your account somewhere. In like a bank account sitting? You're not doing anything with it?
It's somewhere safe where he don't need to be touching it.
You know what? Well, he's definitely getting ready to touch it because I'm getting ready to do these numbers. The $60,000 a year, I have your gross at $4,800. Your net for that is $3,935.18. Then on that $30,000 that you have in a safe place, the gross is $2,500.
She claims the cash is somewhere safe, but the judge is about to reach it. Every dollar counts, and he's not stopping. This fight over money takes a sharp turn.
I have your net, let me make sure this is right, $2,144.63. Total net of $6,079.81. Who carries health insurance for the child?
I do.
Okay, how much is health insurance?
About 120.
120, okay. Is that for you and the child or for the child only?
Child only.
Okay, child only. And I see here you did not ask for medical reimbursement. I'm just going to have you continue that coverage, okay?
The judge calculates every cent salary, insurance, hidden funds. With precision, the truth comes to light. But the final child support amount will shock them both. Next part seals their fate.
You continue the coverage for that. And then at a later date, we may entertain reimbursement for her but you didn't ask for it today, okay?
Understood.
So, net $6,079.81. That bring your child support amount to $1,215.97.
I mean, ugh.
You have anything else to say? You want to tell me about some more money you have in a safe place so I can make that child support amount go up?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you don't have anything further then, I'm guessing, right?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have anything further, Mr. Bridges?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, you all are dismissed.
The verdict, over $1,200 monthly. Justice served, child provided for. Let this remind every parent support is not optional. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this lesson that truly matters.